I'm Michelle Pagano, editor of Outcask.com, and this is my 6-pack of beer and seltzer. Alright, so I'm holding a Dogfish Head Tweezen Ale. This particular one came out in 2011. 6% alcohol, comes in a 4-pack. I like this one because I like the strawberries that you taste in the beer, but also because it's made with like buckwheat honey, it gives the same flavor as, I guess you would say, a regular beer as far as just, you know, the thickness of it, the flavor. It's made with sorghum. Usually the beers made with sorghum aren't my favorite, but I find this one being one of my favorites because I think they were able to match it up to a typical non-gluten-free beer. I'm holding Omission's Lager. Omission's known for gluten-free beers. They have an IPA, Pale Ale, and a Lager. This one, I believe, is 4.6%. Volume is a little bit lower than other gluten-free beers that are out there. This is technically gluten-free beer, but in reality it's gluten removed. So it's brewed with the same ingredients that you'd use for beer, except they use an enzyme that eats, or I guess breaks down, the gluten protein. And it tastes just like a regular lager. I like it. It's nothing special as far as, you know, the other ones that were showing with strawberry flavored, you know, some of them with citrus. It's just a typical lager. It's a great drink to have ice cold, bring it to the beach, go to the barbecue. And it comes in a 6-pack too. So instead of 4-pack, 6-pack. This is Celia Saison. This also comes in a 4-pack. It's gluten-free, made with sorghum. You can taste the sorghum in this one, so it definitely does taste like a gluten-free beer, but there's like a citrusy kind of taste to it, and I would have to say they pretty much nailed it as a good gluten-free beer. I'm holding Stone's Delicious IPA. It's exactly how it sounds. Again, before I was diagnosed with a gluten allergy, Stone was one of my favorite go-to beers, particularly because of their IPAs. I just love them. This one is actually 7.7%. It also has kind of a zesty lemon taste to it. You definitely taste the hops in this one. Keep in mind though, this one is hard to find, at least in my opinion, in New York. I think it's because it's a favorite of a lot of people who have gluten allergies. This isn't typically, I mean, it's not really considered gluten-free. It's gluten-reduced, but I think this is one of my favorites. I mean, also it's an IPA, and I love IPAs, so. I'm holding Two Brothers. They have a gluten-removed beer. Same process as Omission. It's brewed with the same ingredients that you would typically use to brew beer. They use the enzyme to break it down. This one is a golden ale. I like this one because I think they did a really good job of making it like your typical pale ale. It's sweet. It's got a lemony taste, a kick of citrus. I think the ABV on this one is 5.1%. It's a little bit difficult to find this one in New York. I find that Omission's easier to find, and of course, you know, the other one that was holding Tweezen Ale, that one's a little bit easier to find, but I wouldn't pass this one up. I would give it a try. I'm holding Spike Seltzer. Not a beer, but a great choice for people with gluten allergies. This one's 6%. It's low carb, you know, low calorie, gluten-free. The one that I'm holding is lime. They come in also grapefruit, cranberry, and orange. Tastes like seltzer, exactly, you know, whatever flavored seltzer you think of, but it is an alcoholic beverage, and it's a great choice. And when your friends are having a beer, you'll be just as satisfied with your Spike Seltzer.